For many veterans, conflict doesn't stop when they leave the battlefield. PTSD serves as a constant reminder of their time every day in combat.
KARK introduces us to a couple of vets who were able to dive out of the depths of their struggles through scuba, and shows us how they're sharing that with their fellow brothers and sisters.
Strapped in.
How much air you got?
Tanks full. This class hits the pool as Chris Williams takes them through the basics.
And I'm going to give you the OK signal the whole time.
But as they're learning to breathe underwater, it's also helping them battle the one thing that brings this group together.
Fight PTSD.
To understand how these guys got here, we have to rewind and dive into their time in uniform.
When we deploy, you're told to do things that a human shouldn't have to do, but it was our job.
Williams and his partner Mike Hawley have more than 3 decades of combined experience in the military. Williams in the Navy, Hawley in the Army, both serving tours overseas.
I lost 4 people out of my company right there in front of me.
For these guys, they didn't just lose teammates, but the people who became family.
June 28th of 05, that's a very triggering day.
Williams says that's the day his former roommate and best friend, Danny Dietz, was involved in a 4-man mission in Afghanistan, commonly known as Lone Survivor.
The 4 guys were kind of ambushed, and only one of those guys made it out, but Danny was not him.
Moments like that burned into memory forever.
Those things just cloud your day because you can't stop thinking about them.
As they looked for ways to keep their heads above water.
I met Scott. He gave me too much credit and just threw a dive kit at me and said, "Hop in the pool, man, go see what it's like."
Little did he know he'd find some peace below the surface.
Silencing the noise around me, you don't hear anything except the bubbles.
It was the first time his head felt clear.
We have to share this with others because it really could help.
And that's exactly what they did. Teaming up with dive shop owner Scott McCrory.
I'm the one thread that did not come from the military.
They created this diving program for their brothers and sisters who understand the sacrifice of serving their country.
Watching their progression is the reason I show up every day.
For one of the first students, Trey Dodson.
I just got to the point where I was very unhappy with life, with who I am.
This class came at the perfect time.
So all the stuff that is normally running through your mind at 1,000 miles per hour just slows down.
From the breathing to the pressure of the water.
Each individual might have different walls that they experience in that training.
Scuba diving is a proven method to tear those walls down.
It really does reestablish the neurotransmitters that are needed to get through recovery.
But more than that, it's giving these men and women that sense of belonging they had while in uniform.
It gave me that again.
From the pool to the open water. Suck it in, bud. These students get to end their class by taking a dive to a memorial for one of their own. SEAL Team 6 member Adam Brown, who was killed in action in 2010.
Going down there and experiencing it was just life-changing.
With this final plunge together, they feel their fears, panics, and anxieties just wash away.
It is not the only answer, it's just a way that we can help people figure out that there is hope.
While it will be a constant battle, it's their way to fight for their brothers and sisters still living.
And honor the ones that are gone.
That was KARK reporting. The group just finished its 2nd class. They have one every quarter.